Hello, my sweet friends. Today I'm going to be making over this sign from Dollar General. I got it back in the spring for $3, and these little succulents came off pretty easily. I used a screwdriver and my little spatula tool to just lift them up. Then I took some sandpaper, sanded it down, and then painted it with 2 coats of white paint before I came onto camera. The first thing I'm going to do is take some Mod Podge and put a nice smooth layer on the front, and then I'm going to let it completely dry before I move on. I'm going to be decoupaging one of my Christmas napkins on here. Once it's dry, I took some gray acrylic paint and went over the faux galvanized metal strips that I'm doing right now, just to make it less shiny and more weathered and rusty. So I do the gray first, let it dry, and then I take some antiquing wax and do the same thing. I just concentrate on the edges, the little tacks that are there. I do a lot of it off camera just so I don't bore you to tears. So I do as much as I am showing you here, and I do hit the little wooden edges as well. Now I'm going to put on the napkin. This is, like I said before, part of my Christmas bundle. This is a huge napkin. It's a giant winter scene on the farm, and I love it. Those geese are everything, and the sled. There's 2 images, and then there's a matching one as well. It's more of the barn scene, but super similar. And I just loved it. So go check that out on my website, craftingwithmimi.com, if you're interested. First, you'll need to cut it down and separate the plies and get your iron. I have this little mini easy press, but you can use any iron. Place your napkin on top of the boards and put parchment paper on top of that. Now this is going to activate the dried Mod Podge to get it to stick to your napkin or any paper that you decide to use. So I'm concentrating on the edges, but I'm also going to get that little crease that's in the middle separating the 2 pieces of wood. I just want to make that more prominent. So once I get that done, I'm going to take some sandpaper and go in a downward motion to cut off the excess paper. Y'all, this technique works so beautifully. I love it so much. So I hope you'll give it a try. And if you have any questions, just let me know. And there's the nice, clean, crisp edges. Works every time. Love it. Okay, now I'm going to be removing the wire hanger. So I'm just going to take my wire cutters and cut it off. And these beads came from Michael's. I use them on so many projects. I spelled out the word farmhouse.Christmas and added some other beads too. And then I just reattached it to my sign with my staple gun. And I used 2 staples. And now I just added a bow at the top, which I didn't show you, but I'm showing you this in slow motion just to let you see how I took the same stencil brush and the antique wax and went all over the napkin, the board, the beads, and everything, just to kind of tie everything together to make it look weathered. Y'all, that's it for this project. I hope you love it, and I hope you're inspired. And if you have not become a member of Crafting with Mimi community, hit that follow button, and you're going to be so inspired. I do post a lot of videos. Anyway, I hope you'll spread the love, and I will see you next time. Love you guys.